Hey guys, look at your pretty neck. Does it show up? The purpley iridescence? Does it show up? I don't know if I can get the angle right. You've got a pretty neck, dear. You could just see the kind of... Here we go. No, I don't know if it comes out on the camera. Oh, hello. Hello, dear. Can we see it now? I don't know, I'll have to look when I play it back out in the sun. But hopefully you can see on the red one on the left, there's like these beautiful purpley iridescent feathers around the neck. Very pretty. And you're just a show off. Yes, you are. You're a show off. And I'm so tempted just to tip your little tail. So I don't approve. You cheeky jock. Hey, thank you for your tail in the air. You've got pretty neck. Look, this one's got beautiful iridescence that comes through in the red. This keeps turning too fast really to look at it properly. Hello. How are you, dear? You okay? You haven't got your pretty neck yet. This one on the right's getting some. Oh, hello, who's this? This is Mama Bear, the original mother of the almonds. It's nice of you to bless us with your presence, dear. Everyone gonna have a bath today? They've been the rain came down a minute ago, really intense shower, like really intense, and because it wasn't supposed to rain today, and then it was all gone. So all these guys, I didn't come down because I was going to get soaked. I should have, but there was like 20 of them shot out here and were flapping their wings and sticking one wing up in the air to wash under their armpits and all sorts. It was very cute. And now they're all inside. Everyone's away. Everyone's away. Let's see what they're doing inside. Hey guys. Look at this little guy. Originally I thought he was a kite, but now I'm starting to wonder if, because I don't know what he is exactly, but it seems like it's the other way around from a kite. It almost looks like it's like a DeRoy, but with the white bits being, sorry, like an agate, but where the white bits, like an almond agate, but where the white bits are blue or black. So, that's an interesting one. That's a very white agate in the corner there. And, where is, oh, he's not here right now. He's out having fun. My other agates. Mottles. I think they call them either mottles or agates. But I don't know if that's what he is. I just know that... Oh look, see that one there is like a young agate. That's definitely an agate, stroke mottle. But it's like that other one with the black bits on it. It's like he's like that, but where the white bits, because the amount of white can vary, but where the white bits are black. That's what it looks like. But anyway, so... that's that. Everyone's a bit excited. This is the little guy with the dirty jean. I think he's a blue bar with dirty. Would you like some seeds, dear? You can see them. Hello, Penny. Cheeky. Hello. Would you like some seeds? Alright, let's get them out, yeah? Ooh, look at that pretty tail. Hello, pineapple. Look at him. You're a pretty chap, aren't you? And this one's pecking my hand. Look, he's saying, excuse me, I give you peck to say. He doesn't properly peck, he just taps you with his hand. It's very sweet. Very sweet. He's saying, I think you meant to give me some food. Is that right? It's alright, mate, it's coming. It's coming. Right, just a second, I'll get it for you. Hey guys. You sleepy sleep. Yeah? Alright, cheekies. Hello, guys. You. How are you, little one? You okay there? Oh, don't tell me someone's pecked you again. Or is that the same peck? Having a little drink of water. You alright, little sweetheart? You alright? Yes. Come on, dear. Come on then. Let's see how you are. You okay, dear? What's that on your beak? Is that some grub? Should you have a look? Hang on, let me just have a look. All the little kids practicing eating. Wow, all except this one. How are you, dear? Oh, it looks like it's okay, a little nip. Looks like it's not fresh anyway. So, I think your feathers are just parted today on it. Oh, poor little thing, eh? It's alright, they'll regrow soon. Right. Would you like to go down here with your friends? And try and pick some of the seeds? Is this your first day of training, dear? Look, you're ahead of your brother. Your brother's just sleeping. I'm going to chuck a few little small seeds on so you can see if you can pick those up. Well, she has no interest. Everyone else does. Hello, dear. Oh, who's got a big feather stuck to their foot? Eh? Oh, you're the troublemaker. This is a big naughty cock. Oh, that was lovely, wasn't it? What a nice intro you get, huh? The big naughty cock who shits on his friends. Oh, you okay, dear? Should we get these naughties off? Come on. There you go. Go on. You got your own foods over there. Hello, mister, look. How's that? There's some more of the small seeds now they've moved on. Alright, you're okay to eat some of those. Alright, I'm watching you, Penny. You can share, but not steal. Anyway, this little one, where is the little one? Oh, the little one just flew to my shoulder. Hello! Her beak, the little dark bits, that's just skin tone. So it's just like little black bits on her beak. Not on this side, on the other side. I don't know if I can see from here. Hello! You see a little darker bit? I thought it might have been a seed stuck to it. But no. Oi! Who's being a naughty? Oh, hello! Look at you, being a brave girl. Very nice. Hello. Look at that big drop. Is it? Oh no, she's just sleeping. How sweet you are. Cupcake. Does that look like your home? No. Come on. And you? Does that look like your home? I think not. I know it looks rather nice because it's all nice and clean, but that means the person who lives there thinks it's nice too. Now, you can come out and you can have a home if you're good and make the person I need you to. Hello, dear. How are you? You alright, Betty? Oh, hello. Hello, handsome. How are you? You've decided to swap with the bowl. I've got to check your eggs in a second and make sure you've not got any just yet. Because ideally I want to, with this guy, I want to make sure, well, with all of the good ones, really, with everyone I'm going to breed from now this year, I really want to make sure that their babies are definitely their babies. More than anything. Oi! Oi, sorry little one, that's a good spot, because you can, but you're not very protected though, are you? I know. See, what I want to do, the guy who originally helped me with the most of the amazing genes here is like an expert in genetics. What he did is he has like a separate breeding section, and then at the bottom, it's amazing, he's got like these bars that come down, and there's like I think he calls it a refuge area, like where the little babies, if they flap out or if they get knocked out or get in a fight, if they fall to the floor where they could get pecked, they can just run between the bars and escape anyone that's pecking them. And because the bars are spaced correctly, the adults can't follow them. Is that right? Would you have preferred that? I know, that's what I need to make for you guys. A nice refuge area. Is that right? So you won't get pecked by these naughty ones. Look at you. Look at you, little cutie. And look at you, cheeky. What's going on here then? Look at this beautiful one. She's got like almost a bronzing bar now. You're so pretty. See, this one we think it's got indigo and anthracite. Oi, 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 oi. Alright. It's alright, dear, I'm protecting you. Right, would you like to go? Come and sit on my shoulder, because then, there you go. Good girl, she's so sweet, she hops onto my hand. No, hang on. Ah. Hang on. Alright, okay. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pick you up and plonk you there. Is that alright? You're safe there, huh? Look at all these naughties. You okay, guys? Everyone's looking beautiful. So... I'll do, little one, is I'll give you more food, special small food in your cage. So we'll do that, yeah? There you go. Her and her brother are just visiting home. What are you doing? She's saying, come on brother, feed me. You're good at, because her brother fed her. Can you believe that? The little baby, he advanced faster than her. She's got different genetics, but he fed her in the nest. He's seen the seeds. He's like, oh, seeds. How convenient. Hello, little sweetheart. Aren't you a little cutie? And what we got down here? Some little cutie here pecking at my shoe. Hey? You telling me off? Is this what you do when you want the to push the button for the elevator? I call me the elevator for him, and that's all nice and clean now. And the bit they walk up here, I call the escalator. Yeah. So, hello dear, how are you? Oh, you're a bit out of focus. There you go. It's a nice feather you've got there. Wow, someone's pulling feathers out too. Hello, pretties. This one's just pure anthracite. It hasn't got the bronzing of the bar. Where's the one with the anthracite and indigo? Look at him, he's a lot more. He's a lot more sure of himself than he used to be. How are you, dear? You okay? Don't eat that. That's rubbish. Oh, nice wings. I thought this Spot here, this one here I call Spot. She was the second baby to be born out of all the pigeons that got bred. And she's always been trying to have babies, but the thing is I'm trying not to have loads more almond babies because I've already got too many almonds. But she is a really beautiful sweetheart. But anyway, Pineapple ended up, who was the third baby to be born. I think it was, no, third or fourth baby to be born. She ended up having these babies just because she was the first one to actually lay viable eggs when I wasn't sure who was doing it, and I thought, well, if they make nice ones, they make nice ones. If they make not so nice ones, then they're ideal for being the first to go out and fly. But anyhow, is that right, Pineapple? I didn't mean that. They so that's that. So I've already had some almonds here, but this Spot one, 2 days ago yesterday when I cleaned out that area there, I moved them. She was sitting on eggs there, and I lifted her up and tried moving her eggs over here to swatch them with fake ones, but I hadn't even switched them with fake ones. I just moved them here and gave her loads of lovely nesting, but she just wouldn't have anything to do with it. She was like, I don't trust it. If it's not a nest I've made, it doesn't exist. So basically she wouldn't move over, and I thought she'd be really upset with me because I just taken her eggs essentially, or like moved her away from her nest. They get very defensive. They like make noises to try and protect their nest. But then she just flew to my shoulder and was sitting on my shoulder, preening my hair. So I don't understand. All I know is that she didn't seem too upset. I don't know if she was being nice to me to say, please don't take my nest next time. I don't know. That's why what I need to do is I need to make perches and nest boxes. Like I'm going to make, now the shops are open, I'm going to make like box perches and nest boxes. You're looking very intently, Pineapple. Eh? that right? Are you pretty? See, there's a possibility her daughter will come out like this. I'd like it if she did, because she'd be beautiful if she did. But, which is the same as this. That basically over time will turn into that. But, whoa, who's doing good wing stretches? Very nice. But she is very light. I can't remember, I didn't think they started off quite so light. Well, they might do. And this is part of why I'm recording this here, is so that I can go back and look. Hello dear. Hello handsome, aren't you a beautiful brother? Hey, you're a sweetheart. Look who we got here, it's your mama. Is she telling you to go outside? She's saying, I thought you'd moved out. I thought you'd moved out. Young teenage boys, I can't have them doing their mess around the house. I'm preparing for the next round. Yeah, not just yet, you're not, mama. They'll be alright. He defends his sister. So you don't, Pineapple. Oh, that scared everyone, huh? Did that scare everyone? Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to startle you. Whoa, everyone's standing to attention. Ah, this is what I was looking at. Look, so it's a shame the light's behind them, but this is there. This is Anthracite. This one here, the one that's mainly grey, with a grey variegated or yeah, I think it's variegated stripe. And this one, apart from being pied, is very like that. It's definitely got Anthracite, but it's got like a bronze bar, and it's got like more pink in its neck and more purpley. And I believe this is because of the fact that it's got indigo as well. And that there is a faded brown bar with Anthracite. So he is like his mother, who's a faded brown bar. Aren't you beautiful? Yes, you are. Faded brown bar. No, sorry, it's like his mother, who's a brown bar with faded, which is. Oh, no, that's another brown bar. That's a brown bar baby with pied. So it's like this one. A brown. Oh no, the second one, the pied one. Yes, that's another brown bar, a bit like his mum, just with pied. And somewhere, but they must be outside. I was going to show you the. Oh, I know where I've got one. No. Here we go. And that is a faded brown bar. And I think these are absolutely beautiful. He is such a handsome cock. Look at the neck. The neck evolves and gets darker and more beautiful by the day. And the feathers even get these mad speckles. It looks a bit like what goes on with the darkening. Looks a bit like, I think it's ash brown. Homozygous ash brown, I think. You get that? There's one of the other quite common colour genes, you get that, one of the brown ones, I think. But anyway, so he is faded and brown bar. And this guy is faded and brown bar, just like that cock there, but this guy's got Anthracite, which here you see as grey. Well, she's got Anthracite and indigo, but he's as grey, but and he's got this, just Anthracite, this grey. But when you add that into where's he gone? Where's my example? When you add that onto you, So if I mated him and him, well, actually I don't know about sexes, but the point is, if you got that and combine it with that, you'd get some like that faded brown bar with anthracite. Is that right? And I've got 2 of these. So theoretically, if I pair now, because they've got other genes on the other half of their DNA, so if I paired, because they're, I believe they're a male and a female, so if I could pair the 2 of them together, and then I'd get, I think it's 50% at least faded brown bars of anthracite. But anyway, that's something I may be tempted to do, but I've already got that coloration, so really what I need to do is have them out flying, because really what I need to be doing is, as well as choosing the colours to breed, I need to choose which ones fly best. So that really needs to be my focus. But anyway, I'll stop mumbling about genetics, which I'm not really an expert on at all. I'm just trying to learn. But she's the type of almond. The smaller one though, much smaller. She's very like pineapple. Which I think this is actually called Qualmond. If it's not Qualmond, it's like almond with one of the shade factors. Like you can get almond, like the Stipper gene, and it varies in its expression between being dark and being light. So some of them are very light or lighter, and then with age the black bits get bigger, and some of them start off darker. Now this one here has got a much darker start off. And so, well, I'm not really sure, because I don't really know about the proper definition of Qualmond, but I do have to say that pineapple does appear to fit it pretty well. So the one that's an indigo bar. You can tell that because it's got bronze in the bar. Otherwise it looks like a blue bar, but the blue is actually a slightly different sheen, a slightly different shade, sorry. And you are just a cutie. Is that right? Just a cutie. And that's a toy stencil, the one with the mad colours. As in, this guy is a toy stencil, and the one he thinks is his wife is a DeRoy, and you can tell that because of the white on the neck. But it doesn't have to be on the neck. You can also see a bit of white at the bottom of the tail. But see this colour? It's like recessive red but lighter. And that's pretty usually, well, it's basically a DeRoy. And that there, see this is a checker toy stencil with pied stroke, bald head or whatever you call it. And, oh, who's knocked their things? And those are the parents. And she's a bar toy stencil, and he's a checker toy stencil. I'm going to do them all. So here's another DeRoy. These are the parents of the ones that make the DeRoys. And this one here we call Roller Girl because she's probably got the best rolling genes in the loft. So I need to get her kids out, and they're going to be the very second lot to go out, hopefully, assuming the first lot are successful. Which is what I'm about to start the process of. So, hello, how are you? And this one's an Agate, or a Mottle. And this one, I'm really excited about, just because I really wanted the dirty gene, and it looks like this is the dirty gene on a blue bar. And not only that, with the genetics of some of the really nice ones. So what I'm hoping is that I can combine that now with lots of other different ones, like I could try dirty with a faded brown bar and anthracite. So, I'd have to check whether it occupies the same, I think they call it a locus, this genetic location. So I have to check whether dirty occupies the same genetic location as any of the genes that this guy has, because if he does, then it might mean that you wouldn't get what otherwise could be him but darker, which might be interesting anyway. So that was what I was thinking would be a good pairing, or an interesting pairing at the very least. This one's maybe interesting to some people. This one is the result of the DeRoy. Hello, handsome. I really love these ones. They're really pretty, I think. These are a result of a DeRoy. It's basically a result of these two. So these two, and DeRoy is essentially recessive red twice on both sides, like Homozygous recessive red, I believe. Pretty certain on that. And toy Stencil is a whole combination of other genes, but usually including recessive red. So, what's interesting here is I can't quite work out what's going on. Whether this is just the, whether this is just like some variation on the bronze element of this that's been extracted, or there's some images I found of birds that start off like this and they end up absolutely beautiful, where they have mainly white feathers with like red rims around the edge. Now I think that would be too lucky if I ended up with one of those, but he is starting to look more and more like that by the day. So he's got some very white feathers coming through, so that could be quite exciting. Anyway, and this guy's the other interesting one. Hello. What? Look at you. You funny ruffle pump, huh? You're alright there? You just switched with your husband. He's like, I'm taking over this nest responsibilities. I can see him. He's about to try and steal our eggs again. She's like, I'm going to make sure. Oh, look at you, sweetheart. Nest building. You're gonna have the final little dregs, are you? Very nice. Hello, dear. Gosh, your nails need trimming, don't they? Yep, they do. Yep, they do. And this beautiful hen is Indigo with the dirty gene. Is that right? Pretty one. Oh, he's getting his sun. Right. Okay, guys. Good night, pineapple. Oh, that's too dark. Okay. Look at all these blacks. How many we got? 1, 2 hens. A cock. You okay, dear? You okay? You're the one in charge, are you? Yeah? Because pigeons have an ordering based on how high they are. So the ones who get the higher perches are generally socially dominant above the ones who get the lower perches. I don't know if you saw, I think yesterday, the little kids were all fighting, and that's what they'll do. And any new person who joins the loft will essentially have a little silly pecking between them and anyone who's in the way of any perches that they want to sit on, until they get whichever perch they want, until any new pigeons come along, and then they'll do the same. The chickens do it, lots of birds do it. Anyway, I'm just mumbling rubbish now, so I will stop that. Look at your pretty neck. I love the sort of reddish base of this girl's neck. You got a pretty neck, Mrs. Hen. Hey? Look at you. This guy is such a silly billy. He's swept. He looks like he's got a missing bit of middle tail. I think it's from him parading up and down on this, yeah, like this. And he rubs off the middle of his tail. Aren't you majestic, eh? You're a big lad, aren't you? Good thing you're a nice one. a little bit dishevelled too, aren't you, sir? Look, you can really see her darker neck here. None of the other DeRoys have got that. Look at her, she's like, what are you looking at? I'm looking at your husband. Hello, handsome. Oh, I can't see his chest. Oh, maybe a little bit. So I'm hoping she might turn into something like that. I don't quite know for certain what he is. I know he's a type of almond. I know there's some recessive red things going on in there, but I think he might either be a DeRoy that's aged or some other thing like that. Look at this pretty one. You can tell this is an indigo because of the lovely bronze on the bars. Lovely bronze on the bars. Beautiful, huh? Gee, your silly tail. And what I really like is for the almonds is with Spot. Do you see she's got lovely, hang on, let me focus it. She's got lovely bronze on her neck, and she's got a bronze splash here. Lovely bronze splash. Look at that. And even on her cheeks, do you see her cheeks? Aren't you a pretty hen, huh? You're a bit of a larger lady, but someone's preening my hair. Are you going to stop now, are you? I don't even know if this is in shot, I hope it does. She was just preening my hair and trying to like pull strands of hair for her beak, whoever it is. So, yeah, sorry, I said I was going to stop talking rubbish some time ago, and I still haven't, so... Hello, Mama. They do that, by the way, and yawn, and what they're essentially doing is they're actually swallowing the food out their crop. Hello, dear. You've got food of your own, silly Billy. Hello, Penny. This is Penny. She was the very first baby. And she's got the lovely bronze too. You see, she's a much paler one than Spot. They're almost identical ages. And see how much, I mean, this isn't even anywhere how much Almond changes, but these two are, you know, 6 weeks apart. And this one looked very similar to this within a few weeks, so she's not going to change massively. I mean, she'll change with age and get darker, but all of these genes are so amazing. Look at you. You pretty one, huh? Pretty. I love this like bronze tone to the bar. Hello. Good girl. You look like Sonic the Hedgehog. Very nice, dear. Very nice dear. Pretty net. Look at you two sillies. Good girl, she's practicing eating the bigger ones. She doesn't normally eat the bigger ones. Her husband does. Do you drop it? So that's another reason why I don't mind leaving some of the bigger ones about. It may look like there's just loads of seeds about, but so for a start I'm reducing them because they're all in a shared loft, and while they're breeding they need more food, and if you give just the ones breeding more food, then everyone else fights them to come and steal their food. So you kind of have to give everyone a bit more when they're in the shared loft while they're breeding. Oh, unless anyone knows a better way, but either that or you need to lock them in their boxes, which isn't very nice for like almost a month. Well, even longer once you feed the babies. So anyway, that's over, and I'm just every day a little bit less until they do the correct thing. I mean, they're pretty close now. I mean, they're probably about, I don't know, a third, half more something than they should be on. So another couple of little reductions and they'll be on their normal thing, but they're very much more hungry now when you feed them. So look at these naughties. So I had to stuff all that up there because they were sneaking up there, trying to have eggs up there, weren't you guys? Huh? Well, what was I saying? So yeah, so they've been eating more than they needed, and it's reduced now. So if I chuck down loads of small seeds, condition or anything, they'd all eat it ravenously. But the larger seeds, a lot of them don't eat easily, even if they can eat some of them. So if in an hour or two they'll all be gone, but all the ones that find it difficulty come down when everyone else is moved out the way and practice eating the seeds. So that's good. Anyway, what I need to do now is the unfun job of making sure, what's this by the way? What's this? Got some pretty, look at those pretty feathers. Look, they've got like the warm insulation at the base, and then the waterproof outer coating Teflon. Is that right? You've got amazing little jackets built in. She's like, yes I do. That's me. I have a jacket. And look at you. You got dandruff. When they take their feather casings off, they come out. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking rubbish. So what was I trying to say? I can't remember. You've all distracted me. Oh yeah, I need to make sure that none of them are sitting on more than 2 eggs, and then make sure that there's no eggs about to hatch. So if there's any live ones, I need to swap them with fake ones for now, because they've all only just had babies, so it's not right to have another ones just straight away. And I need to make sure that the ones that are going to have them are divided off. Look at you, little sweetheart, so that we know whose babies they are. Hello, pretty. Hello. Hello. Who's got a pretty neck? Hello, Tom. So anyway, they're probably all not very impressed with me at the moment. But they're all still sitting on eggs. They're just empty ones. I mean, they were mainly on empty ones anyway. There's only a couple of them that like to switch real ones. But that's the advantage. Once they start sitting on the fake ones, and generally they sit on them for a while longer than they think they might hatch at some point. And that keeps them from mating and producing more eggs somewhere else. So really the ultimate solution is to have a separate male and female section, but that creates a different type of stress, I think, for them. So ideally they'd have both. Ideally they'd have like an area they could be separate, and then an area they can be bred together, an area they can live together in that period while for the first few weeks while they bring up the babies, and then go back in, do you know what I mean, so that whenever they're breeding they can come together and they're not stressed by males wanting to mate them all day long. So anyway, you alright, pretty? Who's got a bit of fluff on their eye, huh? Let me try and get that off. Good girl. Got that out there. You having a little swing? Very nice. And a little sleep. Oh. Good night, little one. Good night, sleepy. Hello, handsome. How are you? You alright, mister? Whoa, it's a bit dusty down here. I'm glad I got a mask on today. We need to clean all this up, don't we? You alright, mister? You hungry? Look at him telling me that he's hungry. I'm hungry, Daddy. Come on. It's alright, I know, dear. I know. And you're being so soft and kind. Oh, he's getting less soft and kind. Is it? He bit his own little foot. You silly Billy. It's alright, dear. It's alright, look. Go on. You be there. Look at you, handsome. Right, I got the food coming. Hang on, I'll give you a little bit. You're going to have to start sharing soon, mate. So he gets very angry when people steal his food. He's probably a bit slower at eating than them. Sometimes food falls out his beak. And they all come in like vultures. That's how I reduce the food. But this is speeding him up eating. Whoa! Hello, dear. Yawny. Very nice. Thanks, guys. Thanks, dear. They're just a bag of fun, these guys. It's like a constant game for them. Go on, there you go, 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 there you go. Come on. Look, is that better? Do you still want some? Yeah, you still want some. Right, go on. Oh, Penny, you have to run through him. Come on, away you go. Come on, let him have some. So I'm thinking, right, okay, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to put it there, and I'm going to move you here you go, dear. Now you've got your own space. Is that better? Silly Billy. Here you go. Good boy. You top up, because you won't have much longer till they start coming in. Come on. Yeah. Sorry for swaying the phone about. I know it's annoying. I've got to get back into how to hold it all properly to not annoy myself and anyone else watching. Good boy. Good dear. Lovely neck. Nice one, guys. Very nice, guys. Let me see if I can find you some smaller stuff. Go on. Thanks, guys. I think you might be in her launch spot. Hello, dear. Is he in the way of you to get back in your apartment? Huh? Hello, pretty. Who's a pretty brown hen? Huh? Yes, you are. Oh, scaredy cat. Ooh, do you see some seeds? Happy. Good boy. Good boy. Hello, dear. There we go. Hello, Dad. Hello, Mum. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll see you in a little bit, mister. And you're going to have to come out sitting in the nest all day long, you know, when I adjust things. I'm not going to be able to keep people with their own nest. I know you like it in there. you'll definitely get to breed again, but I don't think it's fair. You're just staying in there, keeping eggs warm. Is it? No, not you either. So it'd be nice to be able to have just the ones that are actually breeding in breeding. You silly Billy. You don't even want any more. You just don't want her to steal it. See, now what she's doing? She's knocking it all out. She's like, if I don't knock it out, I won't be able to get it later. They're very clever little things, these ones. Oh, dear. Someone has been messy on you, dear. One sec. Hey, guys. You're looking cute, huh? Aren't you, little sweetie? This is the one of Dirty Jean. And this is the one who's a childhood toy Stencil and a DeRoy. And this one, I think, is a DeRoy. So these are the seeds I'm growing for them, to give them some nice grasses in there. I'm just waiting for them to take off a bit more so that they don't get ruined by the second crow. And I'm thinking they take, all the birds are excited this time of year, so they don't just get destroyed. And then I'm going to put them a bit bigger, put them in there so they can eat grass and things while they're in there. Should be nice.